Hello viewers, Philosophic here and welcome back to Minecraft. Now, just to let you know, this voice recording is recorded after playing the game. It's because I was at my sister's home and I didn't want to speak into the microphone while I was there. It's gonna be very awkward. So, things that happened in this episode, nothing much. Because a whole lot of mining happened. I went to the savannah, near home, and started exploring the caves there. And also, I actually found diamonds right after recording the previous episode. So, the diamonds was in the cave which I was making the steps below. There were just a few, there's only a few of them. I believe there were 5. Could be wrong, I don't remember anymore. But it's right here in this small little cave that I've made. And I actually managed to find diamonds, which is actually pretty exciting. So after gathering this diamond, I went out to go and make a diamond pickaxe so I could collect some obsidian to make an enchanting table. But I believe the enchanting table requires 2 diamonds and 1 book. The problem with that is I don't have any book. I don't have any sugarcane to make paper, to make books. So we decided to keep the equipment off, put it in the box and just leave it there. And then we head out to the savannah. So right in the savannah there's a whole entire cave system here, which I have not explored yet. And there were a lot of resources in here. You could not believe. And lots of enemies because, well, why wouldn't there be enemies? So the first mob, or the first monster to greet me in my way to the cave is a creeper. And I've, taken that greeting with a lot of heart and decides to break its face with an axe. This one, however, welcomed me with an explosion. I mean, that's fine. That's totally fine. So as I ventured off, I decided to ignore the resources first and just open up the cave, tame it down with lights so that monsters will not spawn and will not blow up as I tried to mine the resources. Hey creeper, how's it going? So I should not have opened up my shield. I should have just moved back, created distance, and wait for it to come charging back at me so I can strike it again and take its loot. But, I was afraid that the damage would actually hit me, so I decided to put up my shield. As you move on forward, as you can see, the cave is actually quite large. There's a lot of intricate systems and lots of winding paths. There's another cave sound effect nearby. As you can see, as I move down deeper, there seems to be light. I was wondering, what is that light? What is that light all about? Turns out there was nothing. Right here is our first dead end. So I've made my way to go ahead and mine all of the resources here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off all the way back to another area which I have not explored yet. Now on my way back, I actually spot a hole in one of the cave floors, and I decided to mine deeper because I saw lava there, and I was like, hey, so that's why there was actually light. And explored further into the cave and actually found more resources. A lot of them were coal, and there was a two-way system here. I decided to go straight ahead and see what the road here, this route, has to offer. Turns out it's just another dead end, and with irons and coals. No diamonds yet, no redstone, no nothing. It's just iron and coal. So after reaching the dead end, I've decided to just go ahead and mine all the resources on the way here so that I don't have to come back here and deal with anything here. On our way back to the lava hole area that we found, I've decided to contain the lava because we all know how dangerous lava is. A little touch and you're burning. Next thing you know, you're dead with all your equipment burned up, gone. So I've decided to just block it off, not cutting off the entire source of the lava, but just making a small hole so the lava can just pour into it and continue pouring there. There we go. Lava is contained into that small section. It will not spread out unless I break one of the blocks and explore further. There's also a skeleton up ahead. We didn't see it, but we saw the arrow. We heard it, I believe, and that was a nice little score right there, putting the arrow into the hole. And here we just deal with this skeleton, no problem. So I decided to just put a nice little torch there so we can light up the area and see how deep it is. It's not that deep, so making a staircase wouldn't be that hard. Another dead end up ahead, and more resources to collect. But I decided to just, forget about it and explore the cave that was directly below us. A creeper decides to greet me, as every other creeper does. This one manages to blow up because I was hesitant in my striking and my blocking. I missed, I was hesitant, I put up a shield, I should have just backed away further. Turns out he just blew up. So, managed to actually, get rid of him. Then from here, I'm just decided to make a way for me so that we can escape and go in and out easier in case I panic or whatnot. So I can actually leave this area quickly and easily. In case a creeper decides to just come up. I have a shield, I know. You can just pop up the shield and reduce the incoming damage to nothing, but I prefer to be safe. Turns out there was a creeper there, and this one I managed to actually kill it off. Backed away far enough. I actually got stuck behind a wall, but still was far enough for him to stop fusing up, and then we managed to continue with the adventure. Here you can see we actually found lapis and redstone, but I've decided not to venture there because it goes down deeper. I don't feel safe going deeper quite yet. So I've decided to veer off and find more resources in the other routes. And here we go with crazy mining. So after mining all of that, there's another way ahead. Decided to light it up, and actually saw a zombie. No problem to deal with that, just strike twice. And this was another intricate cave system which I decided to ignore because it looks really, really cumbersome to explore on your own. Decided to come back to it again another time, which I'm not sure when, to be honest. This place is really, really huge. It's gonna take a lot of time to actually gather all the resources. We actually found gold. Hooray! We're actually quite deep into the cave to be able to see gold. Another dead end. And we just backtrack and gathered gold. We just gathered gold. We just leave the rest of the resources and just gathered gold. So there's only 3 of them, not a lot, which actually made me sad. If only there were more, but that's fine. Oh, we actually managed to gather the rest of the resources. And because I broke my pickaxe mining that vein of coal, I make my way out and have a hard time trying to escape because I couldn't mine my way out. I had to just jump through these stacks of sand. And here we are, the savannah, back out. So next up, we're gonna go ahead and explore that mineshaft. It's gonna be a fun exploration, but I waste a lot of time gathering resources there instead of taming the entire mineshaft. Let's skip ahead. Okay, now we're back to the mineshaft. This place, let me tell you, this place is hell trying to explore, because this entire mineshaft connects to another huge cave system right behind you. You see that lava down there? Yeah, there is a whole another cave system, and I have a lot of hard time trying to explore. You will see in the next episode where I've recorded it back at home. It's just crazy, but we managed to actually find a lot of good things. In the next episode we'll find more diamonds. Yes, there's a little sneak peek right there. But here the mineshaft, the plan is to just light up the way, ignore everything else. But midway through the searching I actually stopped and mined resources. The problem with this is you just have to clear the way, kill everything off, and make sure everything is safe. But I didn't do that. You'll see it in a later part. But this place, you can see, is quite complicated. because this is just one part of the mine shaft. That's another whole different part. It opens up to a wider open area. So here, the first chest I've found holds some pretty good goodies. I was thinking of wanting to get the chest and the mine cart. Yeah, but I decided, yeah, sure, later. Here we've decided to make a landmark so we know where the exit is. Turns out we don't really need it. As long as you know where you put your torches and you have properly made your way, you can actually get out of any cave system, to be honest. And that is speaking from experience, because in the next episode I actually got lost and I just followed the torches. But here you can see lots of lava area. It's insane, it's scary, and yes, you know, venturing through this I was very hesitant because I was afraid I would actually lose everything. Turns out everything is fine. Spoiler alert. Here's the part where I start mining again, which really shouldn't happen. I should have just explored, because the longer you stay here, the more enemies will spawn, and then you have trouble fighting them. Right, moving on forward. Put up more torches. We actually found more stuff, more loot. Looks like this place, someone or the game made a downward slope which has nothing in it. Very often, you will see it. And then here's a creeper. I believe I was pushed towards it, and then I got pushed back. Explosion. You can see how bad it is, how far of the knockback if you are that close. Here we see water. Decided to tame it or contain it with iron ore. Very stupid of me, doesn't make sense, but it's fine. Here I decided to just change up my tool set and venture forth. Found some lapis. I actually nearly missed it because I couldn't see it was a corner of the vision. Here this place is done. It's a little bat. Here we gather some of the wood here because I was thinking of making a farm in the next episode, which we actually did. So here are some of the fence posts that we get for the next episode. Here we just gather our first lapis, which is good for enchanting, which we will do in the near future. Get all this stuff, flop it back in, clear the place, and then we're good to go. For those who are new, you can actually just break through spider webs with flint and steel, or you just use a sword. Both works fine. Flint and steel will cause it to burn. Here we start mining again. Let's cut up ahead. And then we found another chest. Inside it, more goodies. Nothing interesting. Some redstone, some coal, more tracks, minecart tracks or rails. So we just break it apart and gather this minecart and chest. So we mined a bit, just a few of this iron block, then we venture off again ahead. As you can see, this place is quite big. When I pick this wall, turns out it connects to the one behind it. Don't know what's that all about, but hey, a shortcut's a shortcut. Lots of iron. Found some gold. Decided to break this fence post and this wooden block because it was quite low to the head. Gonna be an obstacle. There was only one piece of gold, which actually made me sad. Moving on forward, we decided to explore more. As you can see, there's gravel right above. If I were to disturb it, bad shit would happen. He would start collapsing on me, I would start suffocating, I would start dying. You can see this place is dark as hell. Some mushrooms. Was it mushroom? I didn't see properly. Whole big area of... I have no idea what this place is. Oh yeah, this place really bothered me because there's nothing, just a land of dirt. And I was confused for a long while. Like, why was this here? Is this something? I've decided to ignore it for now and just continue exploring. It's in a whole upward section. Here you go. This is the part where it starts to open up. It's huge. Some water to contain. I didn't know what to use, so I used a chest. Oh yeah, there's lava right above, dripping through the coal. It was crazy. Here we found more stuff, some gold ingots, and a book of enchantment. It was fire, I believe. Couldn't read it too fast. Too lazy to back and check. This place was insane because I decided to pour water, but it wasn't at the source block, and I've made cobblestone. Not only that, the entire lava spreads, and it actually, you know, became bigger. So I messed that whole plan up and backed away from it to come back a little time to deal with it. Here we explore more. I was a little hesitant. I was actually afraid, to be honest, to actually explore this entire section alone. This one connects to the lava right below. There's a bug on my screen. Oh wait. There it is. More gravel right above. So this is the entire cave system that connects to the... Oh god! Sorry. I got jump scared by a post recording. Wow. Okay. Alright. Alright, so... Alright, so... That is what I'm actually afraid of while exploring alone. Alright, so this is the entire cave system behind the mineshaft. It's huge. It's a mess. Trying to explore it, it's insane. Trying to contain everything is insane. But we actually managed to do it in the next episode. But still, lots of resources. Gold, iron, lapis. Still have not seen emerald yet, but we'll get to that maybe in the future. So as you can see, I've decided not to... Hey, creeper, let's go. I don't think I've explored this part because I didn't want to, and because we're actually running out of space. Got a lot of things that we've gathered through this expedition, and we have not gone back home yet. So this was the final part where I... Actually, no, not yet. Managed to get some lapis. One block actually gives quite a lot. I'm actually surprised. Good for enchantment. And then here I believed I backtracked home to drop off all of my stuff and to make more torches. So let's cut off to that. So after I got back home, nothing much happened. I went back home, dropped some stuff. I had to make a huge loop because there was a creeper nearby. And a zombie. So of course, that's safe. Doors closed. This is just pretty much me organizing my stuff. And after that, I went back into my own cave down below and started mining more. But still, there's nothing much happening after that. So, that is all. We'll come back to the mine shaft in the next episode. This was a pretty short one, lots of cuts in between. But still, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. We found lots of really good resources. Gold, coal, iron. We will not go poor with this, to be honest. And the cave still has a lot more to offer. But we'll just have to wait till the next episode to venture forward. So thank you all for watching. Velzazik here, and this has been Minecraft. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. Be seeing you.